Alright, fellas, it's RohXO, Rohan, with Loopside. So we've gone through, I guess, the store, vidIQ, and then all the DAW, the artwork, all that stuff. Now first I'm gonna get into the uploads. More importantly, I guess for the more advanced people, I'm gonna get into like how I sell my kits and like the philosophy behind like my uploads and stuff. So yeah, let's start with the uploads. Alright, so boom, TunesTube. This is what I use for all my kits. Super basic. Yeah, since we've been talking about plans, I'm gonna just go about the plans here. Yeah, there's nothing crazy here. Like, you can for real just go free on TunesTube. That's totally fine. Nobody really cares, but I get the cheapest one right here. It's a one-time payment of $15. I really just get it to remove the watermark. Like, that's pretty much what I'm at. So it's 15 bucks. I mean, not a lot of money. Just get rid of the watermark. Just as an example, I'm gonna upload something just to show you guys like how I kind of optimize SEO through my titles, my keywords, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna upload this hi-hat MIDI kit. Just an example. I would delete it afterwards because it's not coming up for a while. But yeah, so this is the MP3 preview. I showed you guys how to do it on the first part, I think. And then for these hi-hat MIDI kits, it's almost the same thing. I basically just arrange them from like first to last based on how crazy the hats are, essentially, instead of, you know, how good the loop is, because, you know, a lot of the time it's not even my own melodies. But yeah, anyway, so you got that's the MP3 preview. Then the second thing you want would be the art. So and you want the YouTube version. If you've seen my art tutorial, like a whole separate thing, I show you guys how to do art like this, where it's like made for YouTube, whatever. So boom, that's gonna be your thumbnail, your art, the whole visual. So if you're preview, that's pretty much it. That's all you need. And then we're gonna create video private. Make sure it's on private. You don't want it to go live straight away for sure. I think it's on private by default, so you should be fine. 1080, that's fine. Honestly, if it's 720, that's good too. It does not matter for this kind of shit. So that's going up on the main channel. I'm gonna go to YouTube right now, real quick. Okay, so I'm on the main channel. It takes a little while to just get going, basically. So while that's going on, you just want to go to manage videos. It's going to be there. And since I'm not uploading anyway, I'm just going to get right into it. It's checking, but fuck it. I'm not uploading, so it's all good. You generally need to wait a little bit though. If you upload early, like without all the checks, without letting it fully finish, with no checks, like with no issues, you might have issues going into like the video, like it may not render at 1080. Which isn't like a big deal, but I don't know, I just like things being perfect. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you how I do the title. So this is a free hi-hat MIDI kit. So, you know, to be competitive, gotta put free in there, man. These brackets are optional. I'm pretty much just copying everyone else with that, really. You can even leave out the brackets. You can do your own shit. You can do this. That's a whole thing you could do. Doesn't really matter, just have free in there one way or another, which is super important. Then boom, hi-hat MIDI kit, that's what it is. Generally for hi-hat MIDI kits, you're not gonna have as much success as like loop kits and stuff. I'm gonna get into that a little later, but that's just the way things are. So since it's a hi-hat MIDI kit and there's a ton of shit in there, you might as well include a number, 100 plus. I've got 100 hi-hat MIDIs. I've got some loop rater presets as a bonus. Oh, fuck with this when it comes out. This is fire. Just a little plug right there. But anyway, hi-hat MIDI kit. Trophies is the name of the kit. And then you're gonna have like a bunch of artists. So like for me, I pretty much, for these hi-hat MIDI kits, I use the same artist every time. So what you would generally do, right? What you would generally do, go to keywords. Okay, so that's a hi-hat MIDI kit. That's a whole thing. So say I'm uploading a Lil Baby kit, for example, because that'll be easier to show you. So say, for example, it's a Lil Baby kit. So boom, you have this. You can arrange it this way to show the highest SEO, but you also kind of want a related score. So what I do is I go down by related score, and I kind of have like this. So these are the other names you would have in the title. So if this was like a Lil Baby kit right here, fuck this, I'm gonna call Lil Baby kit. So 10 plus, I'm gonna just assume this is Lil Baby kit. 10 plus Lil Baby loop kit sample pack. So like, okay, so including both loop kit and sample packs pretty useful, just because they're both really useful keywords to have. So having both of them in there is pretty fire. Little Baby Loop Kit sample pack. I'm gonna just assume this is my 4PF5 coming out tomorrow. Should be out by the time this goes live, but anyway, 4PF5. And then you already got Lil Baby in there. You don't really need to add Lil Baby again. You can go 4PF. Yeah, you do technically have 4PF in there, but you know, different. So Lil Baby, Key Global, like a decent keyword right here. You can put Key Global in there. I got some Key Global ass loops in my kit, so why not? Like you're not trying to mislead anyone through these. You're just trying to give like a decent preview. Nuda, so you got Nuda 5. You just do that. Nuda 5. You still got a bunch of space. So you keep going. So I'm gonna stop just for time's sake. But Push IC, Section 8. You know, all these guys, Chi. Like look at all these SEO scores. They're pretty good. So yeah, drop them in there. Then the description, super important. So if you're doing a free kit, I tend to reuse like the same kind of links. So just be wary of what's in the link. So for example, this was a collab kit with IC. I got my boy Niharu on there too. So those are two on there. So yeah, if it was another kit like that, I would do this. So I'm gonna show you how to get into that, creating that link right now. Alright, so boom, you're on sub to unlock. You want to create like an unlock link. This is how you get more people like to subscribe to your channel, keep fucking with your stuff. Keep in mind, the people you want to attract and to like have use the unlock link are people that are still going to be interested in your stuff in the future. You don't want to be like a beat channel, primarily like a beat channel, and you're trying to reach artists and then you put out kits once in a while. I mean, that's pretty pointless because then you're mostly putting out beats to like a bunch of producers who clicked on your link and they don't really give a fuck, right? So it helps way more like if you're putting out loop kits, putting out these links, that you're a loop channel, like you're like a sample pack kind of channel, you feel me? So that's kind of also why I got my beats off the store, but I'll get into that later. But anyway, yeah, you got this screen right here. So what you do then, what you do there is go here, click to subscribe. This is gonna give like a direct like prompt for people to subscribe to your channel when they click on the link. So I'm gonna go on incognito just so I'm on like not logged in through incognito. Go to whatever channel you want. So say my channel. Generate subscription link. So there, sub confirmation. So okay, so for example, copy that, paste it here. Little prompt, right? That's cool. That's gonna make more people click on that. Ultimately, like these are things people can just skip. I'll show you that later. You're not putting a gun to someone's head saying like, oh, you gotta do this, otherwise you don't get the kit. That's not how it works. Yeah, so YouTube, 7-hit bell, why not? Then you want one more person, so I'm just go, IC.
I'm totally not the Hulk.
That's like another one of my frequent collaborators, so grab his channel, whatever. Just as an example, same thing right here. Boom, now you got his channel on like a direct subscription kind of thing. Locked URL, alright, that will be your store. The reason I do the store and not the kit directly is because I want people to have full access to like everything. So say they do this for a really old kit, like I was putting out pretty much only free kits in the past, right? Listen, fuck those free kits. I'm way better now. I'm a much better producer. Check out my new shit. A lot of it's paid. They might have to pay to get some of the best stuff, but I'm better than I was last June, man. Like, for real. So that's why I send them here. I don't send them to like the store. Boom. That's how you create the link, right? So yeah, like as I said, you're not putting a gun to someone's head. I'm gonna click on it right now. I'm gonna show you like how easy it is to bypass, which might give people ideas and stuff. Like all it is boom, boom, like, and you can just keep doing that till you get to the unlock. So I'm not forcing anyone to do stuff to unlock. I'm well aware, people always tell me like, yo, people can skip the unlocks, right? Yeah, I fucking know, dude. I know, it's fine. I'm not trying to force anyone into it. It's just a little prompt, you might be interested in so much in the future. That's all there is. So boom, okay. That was a long thing about unlock links. They're cool. If it's a paid kit, link straight to the kit. No one's trying to hit a bunch of unlocks and then pay money too. Just send them straight to wherever the fuck they're trying to go. Boom, the $14.99, whatever. You just link that. You just drop that in here. Do not fuck around with paid kits. Just drop them straight to the link. Anyway, so yeah, so you got that. I'm just mixing and matching everything. I got a hi-hat MIDI kit in the actual upload, I've got like a little baby thing in the title. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but yeah, you would copy your description, like the same one used on Selfie. Just copy and paste that right here. That gives them a description, an idea what it is, and very importantly, a lot of these are keywords right here. And if you repeat keywords, it does better in the search engines. This is actually very important. Keep that in mind. Yeah. Here, I don't know if this does much, but I'm gonna still get into it anyway. I like to use these hashtags. They kind of like come at the top here. People can click on them. I don't know if they do too much, but I always include them. Doesn't hurt. Loop kit, sample pack. I pretty much have those all the time. I mean, if this was a hi-hat MIDI kit, I would just say hi-hat MIDI kit or whatever, and then maybe one of the other two, like maybe drum kit or something, I don't know. Then this would be, I mean, I said Lil Baby right here, so I would go Lil Baby loop kit or whatever, Lil Baby sample pack maybe, whatever, up to you. Yeah, then you would make it public, obviously, because you wanted to go live. End screen, not too important. I always just use one of the templates to have. Cards, also not too important. I was just linked to the last video. Like right here, just go videos, boom, last video, whatever. End screen, I just use one of these. It doesn't really matter too much. Playlists, you want to put it in the right playlist. People have easy access to it. Then on your channel, it's gonna show like on the home page, like boom, like loop kits. All my shit's here, so it's gonna come out there. Okay, important. Super important. Make sure this is ticked. Make absolutely sure this is ticked. If you hit yes, it's made for kids, people won't be able to comment on your video, and it's gonna like tank view wise. Basically, it's gonna have like age restrictions, like kind of like stuff, like reverse age restrictions, almost like it targets a very specific audience. Like, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Promise me you will not do it. Okay. Never do that. So yeah, no, it's not made for kids 100% of the time. Tags, most important part. This is where vidIQ comes in. As you can see, you got all the vidIQ stuff down here. So yeah, so I always put in loop kit, sample pack, and then I usually just put in like all the names I use here. So Lil Baby loop kit, 4PF loop kit, Chi loop kit, whatever you got. Lil Baby, 4PF. What you want to do then, what I do then rather, I guess, boom, I hit that little thing using the vidIQ like buttons, I guess. And then you have all these options. And then you just fill this shit out. You just fill it out all the way. Boom, boom. Skip anything with 2020 or any year that has already happened. 2022 is fine. Sometimes you get those. Go for that. That's fine. Boom, boom, boom. You just keep going. Key Global would be in there because I put Key Global in the title, so boom, UF5's in there. Like, these are all already be in there anyway, but just keep adding. Go till you've hit the 500 mark. Okay, we've already passed it, you can see there. So let's take it out. 490. I got a bidder room. I usually just include my name because my name has decent SEO, not to like flex on you too much. But yeah, so boom, like you've already got a decent score. Don't pay too much attention to the score, it's not super important. The only thing that's lacking is triple keywords, right? Alright, so it's a very simple solution to that. You saw it copied using this button right here. Copied, boom, Control V, paste, and that's a perfect score, right? So very simple. That's pretty much all there is to it at this point. I would hit upload. I obviously won't do that right now because this isn't a real video, but I was just showing you how that kind of works. So yeah, that is the entire upload process. Alright, so you've got your kit out. Like, it's a paid kit. You want it to like track well and stuff. How do you do that, right? So one thing I'm going to talk about before I get into like ads is make sure you're putting out ads for something that you're going to get your money back for. Do not put out ads for free kits and stuff. Don't put out ads for like for content, like tutorials or something, because you're going to lose money on that and it's kind of pointless. Like, ads should be used for ads almost, because those videos are meant to get the message across really quick. If you're putting it out for content, like people will have to watch the entirety of the content and stuff. Like, I don't know, and it's super cringe. Like, anytime I see someone like promoting content on an ad, I want to shoot myself for real. Like, ads are for ads, which should be intuitive. I don't think it is sometimes. And then for free kits as well. Like, I know like I have like a decent amount of money for some of my free kits just through like, I guess, donations. I think some people hit $1 because I think it's the minimum. Yeah, like you probably won't make your money back for like a long ass time. The reason free is in the title is to like boost it pretty much. I don't put free in the title for the paid kits. A lot of people been asking actually like why I don't make free versions for my kit. So I've got this version, like this paid kit, last one, the Still IC bundle. Just 3 kits kind of combined into one. Kind of cringe, but yeah. The reason why I don't put free in the title, I don't have a free version. The free version is the main thing. I don't have a free version because it takes away sales, bro. If you get people a free option, no matter how shit that free option is, 9 times out of 10, they just run for that and they don't bother, like, they don't bother. So even if you're getting more views, you will get more views. Having free in the title is like a way to get more views. 100%, you'll get more views with free in the title. But you will lose sales by having a free version. I don't give a fuck how big you are, bro. I don't care if you're like the biggest like loot kit sample guy on the site. You know, you're getting most views and stuff. You're losing sales because you've added this free version. And I've experimented with this too. Like I did this for a while, and I found that I was getting a ton of free downloads, like crazy amount of free downloads, and like fuck all sales. Like for real, like I was getting 2-3 sales on like a kit that I put a lot of work on. Ton of free downloads, and the crazy thing was the free version. I think it had like 1 out of 10 of the loops, and then it was only 8 bars. It was literally only 8 bars. It was damn near unusable. I just wanted free in the title, so I was like, alright, I'll make this shit. But then people went crazy for that. Everyone downloaded it. I had so many downloads of it, but I had no fucking money, dude. I had no money, and you put in all this work into a kit. There's people that take like a 8-bar loop, use that. That's not it. Plus, you know, it's also gonna give people a bad first impression if they see that. Like I mentioned first impressions before, you know. I know you're gonna have it here where it's like, oh, free version is only 8 bars. You know, the full version has everything, all the stems, midis, whatever. You know, people are dumb as fuck, bro. They're gonna think all the loops are only 8 bars and stuff. Like it's gonna be a bad first impression. They might not fuck with your stuff in the future. They might think you're like a scammer or something. So yeah, man, this free shit is overrated. Honestly, ads for premium kits are way better than a free version. Every time, at any time of the day, use ads. So I'm gonna get into the ad process now. Alright, so I'm gonna show you how I do my ads from scratch, right? So create a campaign without goal guidance is what I usually hit first. Video, so we're promoting videos, so it's always a video. Custom as well, so boom, you got all that. That's the basic screen. Then you got this big ass, you know, pretty intimidating screen actually. Like it's a lot of stuff going on here. So I'm gonna just tell you right now, a lot of this shit I just don't mess with. So I just leave it on default. It's usually fine. So yeah, let me get into it. Campaign name, I'm gonna assume it's for the So I See model, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna publish this or So I See model. No one's gonna see that, so it doesn't really matter. Just for you to like keep track of. Bid strategy, I don't even touch that. Maximum. So I'm currently in Singapore dollars right now because I'm based in Singapore. Do your conversions. Do whatever budget however you want. Really, this is what I use. It's most effective for me. So I use 18 Singapore dollars on every kit, and I pretty much always make my money back. Like I've said, you know, it's kind of like printing money. It is what it is. Like put in all this effort into your kit. People are gonna fuck with it. Like if your loops are good, people are gonna fuck with it. $18 is a decent amount. So end date, you know, same as the sale really. I just go to the next day. $9 over 2 days. That I've experimented with like a time range kind of thing. Like I've gone 5 days, 4 days. I found that 2 days is the best. 1 day is too short. Everything else is too long. So yeah, I like 2 days personally. Networks, whatever. All countries, territories. Like there's no dialogue in here. Just remember, there's no dialogue, so you don't need to promote to a specific language like that or like that. Music is a beautiful universal language, you feel me? So don't even trip on that. So inventory type, hit that. Go to expanded. Excessive profanity, I love that. You know, graphic sexual content, all about that. Graphic violence, you know, I get into that. So I don't really care. Just promote it to everyone. You know, who cares about that? We're not like a big family-friendly kind of brand here. You know, we're into the hard shit, you feel me? So yeah, additional settings. Okay, this is kind of crazy. I don't know why this is buried under the menus, but you want to go to frequency capping right here. So basically what this does is like it shows people their videos only a certain amount of times a day. Like it won't keep like spamming them with the video, and that's more view frequency. I guess impression frequency is like how much they could be like exposed to it in a sense. It's hard to explain, but I usually put it at 2. I don't want people getting annoyed at my ads and stuff, so I just put 2 right there. They won't see it too much after that, so it's all good. Ad schedule, just ignore that really. Just have it going. Group name, whatever. Demographics, alright. Click on that, and you know, you can all be in denial here, but realistically, you want to untick that. We're all dudes here, you know, it's fine. I'm with my... We can all accept that, you feel me? Yeah, then go to age. Get rid of all the oldies. You know, I'm sorry. See how it is. And listen, fuck parents, bro. Fuck, if you're a parent, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Leave the parents. Parents are fine. We love parents over here. Keywords. Keywords, very simple. Super simple. Time consuming actually, but simple. This is the most annoying part of the whole process. You just take whatever you copy and paste it into your description from before. Do that. But then you also gotta for this it's annoying. You gotta do this. You gotta get rid of the comma and then hit enter, and then you gotta keep doing this. You just gotta keep hammering away at that basically till it's done. So yeah, fuck that. I'm not gonna do that right now, but you gotta, that's kind of what you gotta do for keywords. Then you got this, fuck all that. So this, okay. So what the bidding is basically like how much you're willing to pay to get your video to show over someone else's. So it's kind of like a auction kind of process, I guess. Feel me? So I always put in a tip, like a 100th, I guess. You want to go super low. You don't want to go like like high like numbers. This is 18 Singapore cents. That's a good amount for me. That's what I do. Just like 100th of what I was doing before. That's absolutely fine. That's a good rule of thumb. So whatever. So I said so I see bundles. So I would just go here, grab that video, and I would put it here. So at that point, yeah, you can this will be what shows. I usually just refer them to the ad, like right here. You can refer them to the store if you want. That's cool too. I want them to really like see the loops and stuff, then they can just go to the description. It's all good. Yeah, so my final URL is usually the actual YouTube video, but you can send it straight to the store. That works as well. Call to action. This is super short, so I always say fire loops. I don't know. You can use their own, like these, like I guess these two. I got shop now. All that's fine. I don't need nice too much. Headline, whatever I got here. So it'll be Memphis loops. Little exclamation mark with the sauce, and then boom, that's pretty much the ad. When you want to name your ad again just for yourself, bang, create campaign. Right? I'm not gonna do that, but you get it. So that's ads, man. That's ads. Yeah, like that is a big part of like how I do things, and I want to say that you don't want to start doing ads straight away. You need a certain amount of like genuine hype around your channel, I guess, genuine like traction that you're getting anyway before you start doing ads. What ads are for is like a compound effect. That's all it is. Like ads will not carry your videos. What ads will do is they will boost these ratings, and the idea is to stay be up and stuff. That's basically the idea. Ads will give you that little boost you need to start ranking. And what these are effectively is like where you rank on like the search bar. So if I type in Manifest Loop Kits, and then I've got some other videos on here. This is a free kit. I didn't even put ads on this one. It's just some like having free in the title works. This was 100% free kit though, so it's all good. I'm not worried about losing sales. There's no sales to be made. Boom, paid kit right here. My So I See 3 kit. Yeah, like ads got it to this point, I guess. Like to some degree, ads probably got it like 1K, 1.5K on its own. But really, most of the views come from how it ranks after that. So click on here. It's been a while since it's been out, so it's probably not ranking like crazy anymore, but it's not too bad. But you're aiming for these. That's what the ads do. You're aiming to rank, you're aiming to be up there, you're aiming to get regular like views, you're aiming to get regular purchases over time. That's the name of the game. You don't just want to get views and sales for a week and then like have it drop off. You want to like keep it going, you feel me? So yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm getting at there. So that's ads. So I'm gonna do a part 4 based on my philosophy. I think that's gonna be the most saucy part. I think a lot of people are aware of this stuff. This was more advanced in part 1 and 2. I think there's a lot of helpful stuff in here, especially with the ads and stuff, which I think people are sleeping on. But yeah, I'm gonna get into all that, in the following video. Fuck with Loopside, fuck with all the members. We're putting out kits, tutorials, all that. Kits still coming out every week, while I'm doing this series. So check those out, 100% free on the channel. My own loop kits too. I'm gonna link some of those that I've mentioned in the description here. I'm gonna link parts 1 and 2. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.